Today, this is Cunningham again. I just wanted to show you some quick differences between a couple of the materials that I have experienced in the last couple of days of playing. So, right here, I've got the refinery up and running now. I'm actually waiting for a spanner to be made. Where is it? Oh, it's finished. So that I can fix my workbench. It wore out. And let's just show that real quick, I guess. There's my spanner. Take that, put it in my hand. Now I've heard about this, I've never actually done it, so hopefully this works, right? Alright, now I'm going to show you real quick in here. It says wear 101%, wear needs repair. Okay, so I got told that you just beat it. 95%, okay. So let's just keep beating this thing down. There's no sound, that's kind of weird. 79%. Alright, let's just keep going. I don't even see any wear happening to my spanner, so that's interesting. What are we at? 51? Okay, keep on going for about twice that long. Now what I've got over there in the background that you can see are 4 different blocks of materials. From left to right, it goes machined iron, then compact iron, and then compact copper, and then machined copper. The machined stuff looks like it's got a bunch of rivets and weld marks in it, so it's kind of cool when I get up close. 6% wear. We're almost finished. Let's do an experiment. If I hit it once, it does 1%. Okay, well I could have just counted there. That would have been easy. Alright, so that's no longer has any wear. I wonder with other stuff, 71% wear. Wow. Maybe I should repair this stuff, but I can do that after the video. Okay, so up close we see the machined copper. It's actually not rivets, it looks like little bolts. It's got both. Right there's a rivet, there's a bolt, and then it's got these cool jagged little weld lines on the side of it. It's pretty neat. The compact copper comes out, and this is what it looks like. I kind of like how it's got this stamp on it. If you come over here, the stamp for the compact iron is actually different. I think this may be one of those things that is actually a word in game, so that's cool. And then if you come over here, this is the machined iron. I think it has the exact same pattern. Let's see, a bar here overlapping and then a big square, bar here overlapping, big square. Yeah, so it has the exact same pattern as the machined copper block, but it is gray instead of this nice copper color. So yeah, I really actually like how the compact copper looks. And let me check something really quick here. I don't have a chisel on me. 2 seconds and I'll grab a chisel here. This is my tool rack. Just grab the used chisel, put that in my inventory real quick. Let's see if these things allow themselves to be chiseled. Yes, they do. Oh, I can see all kinds of stuff. Making thrones, robots for these things. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. Alright, it's not quite as shiny on that surface as I thought it would be, but it still looks good. Oh, it keeps the stamp. I actually kind of like that. Alright. I like the folding. It actually looks like that bends right over. That's beautiful. Boom. Okay, so there are 4 now shaped blocks. This is fantastic. It's actually really exciting that you can shape those things, because that gives me a bunch of new ideas about stuff to make. So some of the complaints online I've been hearing from people who have been looking at this game is that it's very bland. There doesn't seem to be much in it. And they're right. Absolutely right. So far, as you can tell by me scanning around here, there's not very much furniture. I don't have that many decorations, although I do have to admit they have a bunch of flowers, and I'll show you some of those. Let's go with this one. This one looks good. Oh, sorry, they're kind of picky. I don't know if they're going to fix this, but you have to actually separate it out and then place it down in the thing first. Okay, so they do have some blocks. There's one flower. Looks kind of dim in the daylight. That looks much more green. Let me separate another flower out here for you, and the other one here. Alright, and then we'll put those down. I'll just show you some pretty flowers. Oh, there's another flower. See, they both have the same colors on them, but this looks like bleeding hearts. Very similar to them, only it glows like Mountain Dew. Okay, and then this little tiny flower, I believe that's actually yellow. I think the lighting in here is just dim, even though I have these rag torches, so sorry about that. They do look a little better in the daylight. Then let me go up here and put this one last thing down. And bam, there you go. So these all look like they have the same color scheme. Part of that is that they do, and part of it is the fact that I have terrible lighting underneath here. Something that may also be playing into this is that I know right now every planet has different colors of stuff, even down to the stone. I don't know about metal, if they'll be different colored on different planets, but I do know that I have taken sedimentary stone from one planet and it looks like it does on Earth, like this gray, or not gray, kind of brown sandy stuff. And I've taken sedimentary stone from another planet and it actually looks green. Same with metamorphic stone. There's purple metamorphic stone and there is gray metamorphic stone depending on which planet you harvested it from. So that's my look for today. I know it's a pretty short video, pretty simple, but hopefully that'll give you some ideas of what they're going to do. I do want to be pretty clear. The developers have already made it really clear that everything that we have is just the beginning. They're figuring out stuff. I mean, you saw the wraps as I chiseled these things and gave form to them. They look really good, and I think they're taking their time figuring out how to do it right so that they can do everything right as they build it, rather than releasing a bunch of half-done stuff. And I'm really excited about that. You know, this is only 2 types of metal, 2 types of different block, machined and compact, and there's a bunch of other different types of metals and gems that they already have. There's different stones for those things. They're going to be releasing a patch with a bunch of benches and other decorative items and useful items that you could actually manipulate. So this is cool. This is Cunning Kel. As always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will keep on making videos.